And the network society is a vision of the future. But the vision of the future that is here today, that is very much rapidly becoming part of our presence, of our present, and rapidly become part of our daily life.
One, avoid deficits and any unnecessary spending, also in your private lives, please. Do not inflate or devalue. Second. Third, solve the real problems, fiscal and structural. Fourth, reduce the taxes and produce stability as a healthy environment for economy. And fifth, cut down on the government. They usually fail anyway.
The real issue today in wealth, and this is not just about the banking world, I'm talking now much more about kind of what it means for our society and for our world, is about wealth concentration. You know, if you read about it, there is increasingly an extreme concentration of wealth in the world. Okay? So, the old expression, the rich are getting richer, is in fact happening. But what's really happening is that the very rich are getting much richer quicker than the rich, and so on and so forth.
Nobody ever progress through the weaknesses. People progress through the strengths, through the talents they have. Can, you know, motivate you, and motivation, it connects you to the neocortex, left side of the brain. It works, but it works only short time. So motivation is, you know, short term. That's why a lot of companies are like adding, you know, increasing the salaries, giving people, you know, cars, whatever. But what I'm saying, unless those companies will create emotional connection with the people, they will never succeed long run.
So my advice is, if you have a dream, think about it, involve other people, and do it. Because otherwise it would be boring not to try. And, you know, anybody who is a student, who's here studying business and that has got a place here, has got to be pretty good. So my suggestion to people is, think about it, make a plan and do it.
I will talk through perspectives on history and what it is that economists, business people, politicians maybe can learn from the past, because we live in a uniquely troubling world of transition at the moment. I think that there's an awareness that global events are changing around us, and that we are at the dawn of a new type of world that's very unfamiliar to people.
I have a very big challenge in front of me to communicate with you. I want to do two things. One is to explain to you what are financial bubbles, what are these excesses, and to show you they are the norm rather than the exception. But I want also to take a historical perspective to try to understand with you what is the core source from a big bird's view of the financial crisis that started in 2008, and in my view continues in many different shapes, and we are still very far from having actually solved the root causes.